The ruling planet of Capricorn, astrologically speaking, is Saturn. So we're going to look at Saturn next. Now, let's talk about Saturn first. So Saturn's job is to keep us on the straight and narrow. His job is to help us with self-discipline. His job is to help us set long-term goals, but also boundaries between us and other people. Anything to help keep us focused. I've said it a number of times and I'll repeat it. Saturn is not always a fun planet to work with. Now, he gets a bad rap, and he gets a bad rap because a long time ago, we made him into the Grim Reaper. Okay, he's the planet that says your life on this planet is over. And he takes a sip and you're done, right? So Saturn is not really a planet to be trifled with. He's Father Time. He's the planet of karma, appropriately enough. And so when we see Saturn in a chart, we know how a person is going to establish boundaries. We get an idea of how they're going to be focused. And the house will tell us what area of life they're going to be focused on. Okay? So as we look at this, we see Saturn in Libra. So Saturn in Libra is what we call in the astrological world exalted, meaning that Saturn is very powerful in Libra. It actually has a lot of positive impacts. When someone has Saturn in Libra, typically they're pretty good at boundaries. They are typically rather focused. Libra is a very balanced sign, and so when you have Saturn in Libra, you have someone who knows how to balance a lot of different things, but still stay focused and disciplined on the long-term goal. And so this is actually an incredibly beneficial thing to have in a chart. And Epstein definitely had that. As we look at the house that it's sitting in, it's the 9th house. Now, the houses, as I mentioned before, are the where of astrology. In other words, what area of my life, of his life, would I most expect these to appear? So with Saturn in the 9th, we would often talk about things that are international, okay? Obviously, we know about his activities. This is someone who had the potential to do a lot internationally, an international empire, if you will, which is essentially what he created in many ways. The 9th house also deals with anything that is foreign. And obviously we know that he had a lot of foreign connections. Okay, so he had Saturn here in the 9th house, and again, it's a very positive. It's a really nice Saturn in the chart. It's actually quite powerful in a very positive way.